Welcome back to Princess Maker Refine, everyone. In the last episode, I begged for help, and you guys managed to respond swimmingly, so I want to give a couple shout-outs real quick as we get started. Especially since this is a new recording session, so I'm glad I actually decided to break it up this time. So, Rune, I'm gonna try to get the names right, and I know I'm gonna mess up some of these pronunciations, but anyway. So two of you, Anna Sagi2 and Runai Kona, mentioned what spirit is, since that was my biggest concern. Let me get that out of the way here. So her spirit is 140, and apparently spirit is directly related to how well she is going to succeed in a job, which totally makes sense why she was really good as a laborer, because laborer, or is it woodcutter, one of the two, increases her spirit, which then will increase the chance she succeeds, which will then increase her spirit further, and so on and so on. So that explains why she's really good at it. But now come the issues. So both Anna Usagi2, again, but also Katak47, mentioned that my blood type has kind of screwed me. So here's her blood type over here. We have blood type B. And apparently, blood type B is the worst blood type ever and is completely useless, which explains a lot of things with Hitomi. But apparently, blood type B is also what is directly leading to her running away from every fight out in the field. So that explains why she's running away from every fight in the field. It's something we can't help or fix. We can't even train her out of it. So, well, I'll deal with that in a second. Actually, no, I'll deal with it now. So, our plan with Hitomi is going to change a little bit. We're not going to send her out adventuring anymore, because she's obviously useless at it, and she's not going to get anywhere. And you hear me, Hitomi? You suck. Your face is right here. I can see you, and I know you can see me. You suck out in the wilderness. Hitomi. So disappointed. But, further, Katak47 also gave me an insane amount of information about this game without spoiling anything. And I'm so impressed with what Katak47 did. I'm going to put their name up here in the video. Future Pyro, you know what to do, with sparkle effects and all sorts of nice stuff. Because I need to have your name recorded for all of time, because of the vast amount of information you gave me. And one of the biggest things that they gave me was what talking to her is good for, and I'm going to pull up her numbers again, because when we do a monthly talk with her, the result has to do with the combination of which approach we take and her spirit and stress. And yes, I have handwritten notes here, by the way. So we need to compare spirit and stress. Spirit is at 140, stress is at 77. So if we choose to converse in a normal tone, whichever is higher goes down. That's why every time we were talking to her in conversing, spirit was going down, because I've done such a good job managing her stress, the stress was always less. So if we speak to her sternly, it increases whichever is higher. So if we speak to her sternly, her spirit will go up. And then if we preach... Now that's the one thing that Katak was a little, I wouldn't say incorrect, but maybe we didn't fully research what was going on, or they didn't fully research. But like, according to the notes, preaching increases morale, but also has the same effect as speaking in a stern voice. Although we just started beating her in episode 3 or 4, whatever that was. Which dropped her morale. So I'm not sure why morale went up when Katak did their research, and why it went down when I did it. I don't know. But that's fine. Now that we know how conversing in stern voice works in related to spirit and stress, we can correctly choose the one we need. So, since we want spirit to go up, and it is higher, then we need to speak to her in a stern voice. So, can't ignore outside opinion. Oh yeah, we can. Screw you. That's not the one I meant to talk to. Talk in a stern voice. My child Hitomi, you have to keep on trying hard. Yes, father, I will do my best, father. Oh. Spirit has increased. Sigh. Okay, that's what we wanted, though. And, yeah, I can't talk to her again. Okay, so here's my plan. Even though Hitomi is going to be useless out of the city, you know, she can't do crap outside, but we've come so far with her, with her physical training, that I'm not ready to just give up on her being a swordsman, especially because her title up here says Advanced Swordsman, or whatever A may stand for. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep doing military work, and we're going to hope that she will eventually get good enough to win a tournament, or if not even that, maybe she'll just be a soldier in the military or some crap. So we're going to try to work on upgrading our gear, except I can't remember... Whoa. Voice off. Anyway, we're gonna see if I can... Let's see. Weapons. Okay. I forget what I've got her equipped. Oh, that's right. Bloody there. Alright. So she's currently got the longsword equipped, so the next thing she'd have to have is the katana at 3k. Right. Helms, she has the iron helm. She would need one at 1750. Armor, she's currently got chainmail. She would need, probably the iron armor at 1800. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go all out for money. Going to use that money for better gear, and then we're going to use that gear to keep improving ourselves in the military school thing, and then hopefully win some tournaments. That's the plan. I don't know what's going to happen. We're not even going to talk to the king. Clearly, Hitomi's basically useless, but she is very stressed out right now. So, I don't need that. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to let her... No, we're going to... Actually, yeah. Work on the labor, because that's what you're good at, and then you can rest twice. $77 each time, so I'm going to make a loss on this week, but... Wait a minute, what if I send you on vacation? How much is that going to cost me? Almost as much. You know what, just rest twice, screw it. Go. Alright, so... This will increase her hit points, as well as maybe her strength, and definitely her spirit. So, this should work out for us, and now that we know how the talking system works, that means I need to talk to her sternly every month if I'm managing her stress correctly, which I have been doing. That is one thing I have been doing pretty well in this game. I've been managing her stress. In fact, I overmanaged it this time. I didn't even need to rest her that second week. Damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, Hitomi. Hitomi has become troublemaker. Uh-oh. Alright, so... But that still says... That means I just need to send her to church. It's her morale that's... You know, I wonder if that's not morale. I wonder if that's supposed to be moral. Because if it's morality, it would explain why it goes down when she's out on the town. Because... stress and morale would seem to be indicate the same thing, but from opposite ends. I bet you morale is morality. And it's mistranslated, because that would explain why going to the church increases it, and why when it hits 0, she turns into troublemaker Hitomi. And why yelling at her would increase her morality. I bet you that's why. I bet you that's a mistranslation. Okay, so we're gonna yell at her, actually. Let's see if this increases her morality after all. Hitomi, honestly, only your body is grown adult. What are you trying to become? That's not fair. You don't even care about me. Oh, it's just nothing. I didn't even get the bonus for her spirit. Hitomi, I swear. Alright, we're sending you to the church. This is weird. If that is indeed true... that it's just mistranslated, if morale is actually morality, which totally would make sense. Why would the second game, which came out first, like Princess Maker 2 Refine came out before Princess Maker 1 Refine, why would Princess Maker 2 Refine be better translated? That's weird. But of course, clearly, Princess Maker 1 Refine has trouble with this text wrapping thing. I mean, I haven't mentioned it, I don't think, during the series, but this text wrap garbage is garbage. So, this is weird. This whole thing is weird. This game's weird. But I did find out, since the last episode that I've shot, and this one, I did learn that Princess Maker 3 Refine is in fact getting made now, and it's going to be on Steam at some point, and I'll obviously do that one. And then I also found out Princess Maker 4 exists. Eventually it will be done too. And Princess Maker 5 also exists, but Princess Maker 5 takes place in the modern era, which is really cool. So I'm hoping those games come out relatively soon. I just dropped my nose. I was trying to cover it so I wouldn't have to jump away from the mic, but here we are. Okay, so once again, Spirit is higher than Stress, so we talk to her in a stern voice, and this should increase her spirit. My child Hitomi, you have to keep trying hard. Yes, I will do my best! Spirit has increased. Awesome! Alright, now that we have some information here, I don't know why that never occurred to me until literally just now when I was speaking to you all, that, you know what, let's just labor 3 times then, because she really does recover quickly. So that all okay, but yeah, this explains that when she's a hunter, because I think it's when she's a hunter her morale goes down. If morale is morality, then it would totally make sense from a you can't kill animals for any reason kind of situation. So, I think I cracked the code on that one. Yay! We're doing good. We're making mons. And as a laborer, our morale isn't moving, because if morale is morality, then there's nothing good or bad about digging ditches. It's just work. You're just moving dirt. You're just trying to do the thing. So, I think we cracked the code, everybody. I think we cracked the code. 9 episodes into the game. Oh, and someone else did also comment. Sorry I didn't get your name. I think it was possibly Anaswagi2. Someone mentioned that they would not mind seeing me do a Bandit Girl run in Princess Maker 2 Refine. I will consider that, especially if I get to see when Princess Maker 3 is coming out, because if Princess Maker 3 isn't going to be out until, say, much later this year, then sure, let's put some more Princess Maker on the channel. This series is actually doing better than my usual series, so I'm quite happy that you guys are happy that you're watching it. Okay, talking a stern voice. My child Hitomi, you have to keep trying hard. Spirit has increased. Yay! And we have $1,000. Wait, how stressed are you? You are 75 stress. Okay. So let's do 2 cycles as a laborer. And then you can rest, and we'll see where we're at that point. For $75. I accidentally dug the wrong kind of hole. How is that possible? God, you are so useless, Hitomi. Note to self. Next time I play Princess Maker for the channel, don't pick a freaking bee-blooded lady. I've taken away pay for your mistakes. Here's $90. Great. At least I know I'll get some sort of return on investment with her old armor, since... Let's see, which was the cheap... Oh, hi! Hi, Hitomi. Can I change your clothes? No. But I think that's her winter outfit. That's a really cool outfit. That's my favorite color, too. Purple, that is. The back of her cape, right here where my mouse cursor is. That's my favorite color. Kind of relaxing now. Her spirit's really high. Like, I really think... I'm bored! Maybe I should visit the town. Anyway. Yeah, stress is... Okay, stress is plummeting a lot faster. And her morality plummeted too. Come on, man. And now she's a troublemaker. Oh, I love that face. That's such a great face expression. Alright, so now we yell at her, or we talk in a stern voice. She says, and doesn't actually gain anything. Alright, so I bet you that's part of it too. When her morality is, or morale is down, she doesn't pull the same strength from, like, my talks don't give her the same effect. Spirit is nice and high, stress is down. I bet you the money I have to pay for her taking time off is, what's the word? It's, jeez. Proportional to how upset she is, I guess. Because it seems one rest period fully restores her, so she's good to go after that. Interesting. Alright, we're going to change her into her dress, into her spring dress, and then we're going to get out of here for this one, because I'm out of time. I know we haven't gotten... Oh, that's a nice color, too. I know we haven't gotten much done this time, but had to explain some stuff. Now that we know a bit more about how the system works, things should fly from here. Don't worry, Hitomi. We'll get you back in your military... God, that face. She is trying to decide whether to set the cat on fire or to drown it. To the military for you. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.